With the cold weather arriving, and we know, of course, high inflation has been making it tough for a lot of families in this holiday season. So next Sunday, December 3rd, you can help by donating to the 40th annual clothing drive for the Star of Hope mission, which helps homeless families get back on their feet. And Ed Gardner is joining us. You know him because he's a CPA, and we interview him all the time about money matters. But you started this drive 40 years ago.
I did.
What inspired you to do this?
My dad was a wholesaler of food, and of course we would get back from grocery stores and other places bent cans, and so at least once a month we would go to the poor sections of town to different churches, and we would give the items to help feed people.
Wonderful. So it was ingrained in you. Well, let's talk about what kinds of things are you looking for, because I was looking at the list and there's quite a few things people can donate.
You know, Heather, this time of year you like sleeping under a warm blanket.
Of course, yeah.
And then of course there are children, you know, that love to get toys. And then of course you have parents, they need clothes to maybe help interview for a job so they could support their families.
Okay.
And of course there's, you know, diapers are always important, baby items, of course unopened toiletries, you know, whether it be toothpaste, soap, of course all types of dry food, you know, whether canned goods or boxed items.
Those non-perishables,
right.
Yeah.
And of course they could either be new or used clothing, but of course if the clothes is used, we ask that it's clean, you know, so they could wear it.
Yeah. What kind of a difference have you seen these donations over 40 years make for people that are kind of, you know, trying to get back on their feet?
Well, the very first time I gave it, of course, I wanted to make sure they were given. And there was a young woman, about 23. She had 3 children, and a little girl kept pulling on her pants. And of course, she said, "What, sweetheart?" And she says, "Santa Claus didn't forget us this year."
Aww.
And you know, it's a time of year when we like getting gifts. Well, you know, a lot of people are depressed during the holidays.
Yeah.
And of course, with the cold weather coming up and what we have now, they definitely need clothes to help.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, how can people get involved, whether they want to donate or you need volunteers as well, right?
I mean, we've been blessed. In fact, we have Bel Air ROTC and Bel Air Baseball are volunteering, but from 2 to 6, we still need some volunteers to come out. And of course, the biggest way people can help is drive by. We'll be collecting at the Evelyn Rubenstein Jewish Community Center at 5601 South Braeswood, and we'll be there from 7 a.m. till it gets dark.
Okay, and I want to show you here on the screen just so you've got all the latest information. Again, this is coming up a week from today, next Sunday on December 3rd, and it runs pretty much through the day so that you can come and make those donations or volunteer to help. Well, thanks so much for stopping by to tell us about it.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. All right, there it is on the screen for you there from 7 to 6 next Sunday, 5601 South Braeswood Boulevard, and just call Ed at that number on your screen if you want to help out.